This is Gary McCarty, the Indie Wealth Coach. I've got a question for you. What does your future hold? And more specifically, what does it hold in relation to your retirement? Today we're going to discuss building a reliable retirement financial strategy. On the screen, you're going to see some questions that I'd like for you to consider as we go through this presentation. Again, some of the keys that we're going to be discussing is how to build something that's reliable, something that can sustain and withstand. As the Indie Wealth Coach, my philosophy and my focus is to preserve wealth, not so much create wealth, but help you preserve the wealth that you gain. So today's agenda, building a reliable retirement financial strategy, what we're going to look at is what you've tried so far and whether it's reliable. We're going to look at what you need your retirement savings to accomplish, and we'll touch on the potential new solution that can give you freedom and confidence. So what have you tried so far? The common retirement strategies that people have been using for years is that they put money in a safe place, someplace like a bank, CD, and then try to live off the interest. The national average rates on bank CDs, as you can see, since 2000 have been doing what most interest rates have been doing in general, and that has been on a decline. So a question I have for you is, are retirees able to live off of the interest on their bank CDs or their investments in relation to how they did in the past? In fact, if you follow the line here, it's been taking a little bit of a roller coaster ride across the decade, and as you can see, went from a very, very high 7% down to where we are today, which is under 1% on a 6-month. Another strategy is, I'm going to put my money in the stock market. Well, the Dow Jones Industrial Average monthly closing values from January 2000 to present, you can see the indexes of 11,000 and some change. There at the beginning of January 2000 to a peak of 14,000 to when this chart was done around a 12,000 index in the stock market. However, when you follow that trend, we've had some peaks, valleys, some ups and downs in the market. And a question that I always ask people is, where will the money be in relation to your retirement? Will it be at the peak at the 14,000 when you're ready to pull on it? Or will it be in a valley when you need to pull on it? And will it sustain that level while you're using it? So another common idea is, I'll put my money into real estate. Well, let's look at the prices of real estate. Average prices of homes sold during the decade, and you can see the average was very, very high in the middle of the decade, and we've had some declines. Due to a lot of different economic conditions. So as you see, we went up and then we kind of came back down, and as we look from 2009 values to today's values, they're pretty similar. So is there any way to build a retirement plan that's reliable, something that is sustainable, or am I left riding the roller coaster for the rest of my life? Well, what do you need your retirement savings to accomplish? That's a question that everybody should ask. The retirement planning what we need is we need money coming in, but then we also have money going out, and it's going to keep going out for the rest of our life. No matter what happens, we're going to have bills. We're going to have utilities, groceries, things of that nature, and any other bills that we have. So we have a lifestyle that we've established in our working years that we'll probably want to maintain in the years that we're no longer working. What we need is a steady, reliable income that's guaranteed to continue for the rest of our lives, but yet we need to have access to funds in case our needs change. Life happens to a lot of different people. We need to be able to know right now what we can rely on without any guesswork. We need something that we can look at that will say, here's what it is, here's where we will be in the next 10, 15 years with a guarantee, not speculation. We want to leave leftover money to our kids possibly. So, maybe that's part of our plans there too. And another way, we need a solution that would be easy to implement, but also easy to keep in force. Well, does your current existing plan include these things that we just discussed? Good question to ask yourself. And where your money is will kind of help answer those questions. What are your smart friends and neighbors doing? I don't know if you have the conversation with any of your friends. A lot of people don't discuss money too much. So my guess is, like myself, you probably haven't asked that question to a lot of people. But there's a report on Barron's, and I can get you this article emailed, or you can see the source down on the left of this article that talks about retirement with streaming incomes and what is some of the best strategies. But some of the quotes here, with their steady income payments, annuities are suddenly hot. And the basic features is downside protection and guaranteed payouts. Uh, we say in our industry that zero is our hero. When the market drops, the balance stays equal to where it was. When the market goes up, the earnings go up. So there's some great income opportunities and great increasing opportunities to the account values. Here's a little article that Annuity News Journal had put out talking about the low interest rates that the banks and all have. But according to the study published by Beacon Research, the sales of annuities has posted significant gains. And I wonder why the annuities are so popular compared to where they were in the past. But when we think about the 80s, 90s, and even the early 2000s, prior to 9/11, fiasco, but just kind of look at the 2000s there at the peak of the 14,000 index that the Dow had. You know, why are annuities being hot? Well, the biggest thing is that they have a guaranteed income benefit that can last the rest of your life. So the income stream that we tap into today can last indefinitely up until the time we get a death certificate. So a lot of people who are approaching retirement planning ages and people who are in retirement are looking at these as options. In fact, here's some reasons why. People need regular payouts through their lifespan. That's unpredictable. How long are you going to live? Good question. When we have annuities, what we're doing is we're taking the money that's deposited and we're pooling that money together with a wide variety of investors that are using the plan so we can have a predictable payout. In other words, we use life expectancy like we do in life insurance to be able to figure out, based on a person's age, demographics, health, approximately how many years. I mean, it's not set up 100% to Hoyle, but it's definitely very predictable compared to if one or two people were going into the market and doing things on their own, being a lone ranger, so to speak, in the retirement planning for themselves. That it's very unpredictable how long their money's going to last. So this is how we're able to provide these results, is by pooling the money together. And as a result, the insurer then can guarantee the accumulation of a lifetime income and guarantee the payout of that lifetime income. So the new solution that can give you freedom and confidence is what we're discussing today. One of the products, now this is American Equity, which is one of the largest companies that's out there, has a product called Retirement Gold. And interest crediting options that are available allow this product to look similar, but not exactly, to some of the methods that we've looked at in our 401k retirement planning, when we looked at fixed income strategies and equity strategies and things of that nature in our mix. And this product that we have offers this interest crediting option that brings in the major stock indexes that allow your annuity to grow. Likewise, it does have the zero as your hero, where the market drops, your balance stays equal. What are you doing today yourself? If you're not using this strategy, this would be definitely something that we could talk about and see if it makes sense for you. You can choose to receive guaranteed amount payouts continuing for the rest of your life, like we discussed before. And the plan that you're doing now, is that offered? It is with us. Another one here is the benefits are are provided by a strong, stable insurer. In fact, the Indy Wealth Coach, we represent a wide variety of companies. We actually have 100 plus in our portfolio. The companies that I have that are companies of choice have weathered at least one, if not two, depressions, depending on what you consider the decade of the 2000s to be, but we've weathered several world wars. So there's been a lot of economic conditions and world conditions that we have weathered. And American Equity has been around for a very long time and is very stable as well. So with this product, you do get a steady, reliable income. You get a guaranteed income stream that will last until there's a death certificate. You have access to any remaining funds in case your needs change. You are able to know right away without any question marks what you could pull for income immediately. Any leftover money that's in the account could be left to kids or your named beneficiary. And it's very, very easy to implement, very, very easy to manage this plan as well. So that's pretty much what we have today. This solution may or may not be right for you, but what I do is I hold meetings here in my office, would be very interested in speaking with you. My name is Gary McCarty. The phone number here at my office is 317-846-6080. I'm at extension 226. Of course, my contact information will be on this video as well. And I look forward to meeting with you either in a class workshop or a one-on-one setting to discuss this and other plans that we have available in our firm here. Again, I appreciate your time. Thank you for viewing.